guys, Big Ed here. Today I have Remington 870's. I've got two of them. One of them is my new one that I did a review on. This one right here is just a regular Remington model 870 with a 28-inch barrel. It is empty. You can see it's got a removable choke tube. I have another video on the review on this gun. I just kind of wanted to compare both guns today. This one is my father's that I got back a little while ago. When he passed away, I was in first grade, and so my mother took these shotguns and gave them to my uncle. This one was also empty, and so he took care of them. We had three shotguns from my father. And kind of just looking at these shotguns next to each other, it was interesting. The age on this one is at least 35 years old, maybe even 40 years old. It's got a 32-inch barrel. It's got a full choke in the barrel. It does not have a removable choke, and it only takes 2 3/4 inch or shorter shells. You can see it right there in little lettering. It does say full. But the differences were kind of cool, and they are the same shotgun. This is the 870 Wingmaster. That's just a regular 870. This is classic bluing on this shotgun. This one is kind of more, I would say, a Parkerized finish. Also, the finish on this original one's wood is much nicer. It's definitely a varnish or a shellac of some sort. But they are very, both butt pads on them. But it was interesting to me when I got this gun back, and I had bought this one over the winter in Vermont at Dick's Sporting Goods for $270, and I never had a pump before. And my uncle finally was like, he's like, "You want your dad's shotgun back?" And I was like, "Absolutely, take it." So I want to do this video to kind of compare both shotguns, but it was, I kind of like the history here. You can see they're very similar. You have your takedown pins. I mean, they're both 870s obviously, but pretty cool. Also, working the actions, this one is definitely smoother than the new one. The older one is. Guessing a lot of that has to do, it's been shot a lot more. You can see the wear on the tube right here on the bluing. I believe also the bluing will wear faster than this Parkerized finished on this shotgun on the newer one. But it's interesting though, but this one is a smoother gun, and it's kind of, it looks like 1911-ish to me, like a lot of old 1911s. The corners are kind of rounded, and the newer ones are very squared and angular. So this older 870, just closer, it feels like a little more rounded. Some of the edges on the newer one feel a little sharper, but a lot of that could be from wear also. So, but I thought they were pretty cool. Just a little piece of history here, and it's amazing to me just to see a shotgun that's either 35 or 40 years old, and here you go, here's a newer version of it. But this is a much higher quality wood on this one right here, so this is a higher model, but pretty cool stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I have a little pigeon throw set up right here. I'm gonna do this by myself. I don't have a third person there to launch it, so we're gonna take a couple shots here with both of them and see which ones, try to knock a couple clay birds down. See what I can do here. So I got the thing, this is one of the quarter cock machines. Feels pretty good. We'll start it with the newer one. The newer one, I have a skeet choking, 28-inch barrel. So this, the older one is a 32-inch barrel. You're gonna have a little more velocity, tighter pattern. For shells, since we're shooting over water today, we're shooting steel. Number 4 shot, 2 3/4 inch. And the newer one is a 3-inch gun. This will take 3-inch mags, and I do have a review also on that on YouTube. So let's go ahead, see if I can hit a couple of these. Let's go ahead and give the older one a couple shells through it. I've never even shot this gun, so this will be a first right here. All right, so we got the older one here. Let's see if I can hit one right here. Put one in the chamber. Hit the trigger a little prematurely on that one. All right, so right now I just have one shell left in this. Let's go see if I can hit one of these down. All right, let's go for a couple more. See if we can get lucky. Got 2 more shells right here. Go for the newer one right here because I have a skeet choke into this, so this is going to make my life a little easier. I'd like to get one. Just for the video. There we go, I got one. We might leave it right there. But definitely, this is a rougher action. I've probably only got about 125 rounds through this shotgun. These pumps do take a, you're gonna take a beating with these guns. It's a lot, they're light. There's the recoil, it's just all manual operated. They are light. There's a ton of kick in these things. It's even more than an over and under, because the over and under you have a second barrel that's a lot lighter. I mean a lot heavier, so it helps with the recoil. But these are definitely punishing to shoot a lot. But very cool and very inexpensive, and a lot of gun for the money, and they'll take anything you can put in them. But very cool, two 870's, 35, 40 years apart. Just see the difference, see the similarities, but pretty cool. And bluing is something not many guns now get blued anymore, but pretty cool stuff. Thanks for watching, guys.